Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
You back, how they expect for you to grow? I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I been stabbed, I been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Neek was in the ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, marriage shit, it's how we music, nigga. Go.
Yo, top of the top, the hustle don't stop. You already know you rocking with the best. Big Dice, the ruler, been outside since we was drinking Calvin Coolers. Can you dig it? I was supposed to go live last night. Don't curse me out, y'all. Pardon me. Shout out to TT the Oracle. We went over and checked her out. She had another great show. She was doing some readings. She did readings for every sign of the month. She always hits it out the park. But she started at Libra and she ended with Virgo. So y'all know I'm a Virgo, so I had to wait for everybody. But you know they always save the best for last. I must say. Her reading was on point like a number 2 pencil on test day. She doesn't even shock me no more. She don't really shock me no more. You dig what I'm saying? So if y'all can hear me crystal clear, put some dice cubes up in the building. If I could drop the link, because we're gonna try to resolve something that's crazy. You know what I'm saying, on this YouTube streets, because the name of the show is, even though I'm doing content tonight, y'all. I'm doing content tonight. This is content also, but I'm doing content tonight. I'm gonna be talking about Cardi B. I'll be talking. The name of the game I want to know is the game over? Everything that we've been taught, everything that we've been raised upon. You know what I'm saying? I sound muffled. Do I sound right now? Hold on, let me go out. My fault, y'all. My fault. I'm back. My hand was, it's where my hand was at. I'm outside. But shout out to everybody in the building. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, put the dice cubes up, because we got something to go over today. Thank you, East New York, for letting me know that my hand was by the whatchamacallit. Dog, I appreciate you. He said everything is crystal clear on the audio. So let me shout at the top and shout everybody out first. Dog Soldier was the first one to pull up in the building. I see you. You dig what I'm saying? The second one to pull up in the building was Miss Phoenix Blaze. She's over here. Matter of fact, I'm glad she pulled up too, because if she wants to get on the stage and speak about certain things, I'm gonna give her the right. You know what I'm saying? You fuck with one of us, you fuck with all of us. East New York is in the building. I see you, sis. Appreciate you for pulling up. I know you cursed me out last night. Your boy's getting old. Waiting to the end of that beautiful show that TT did last night. I ain't gonna front. That shit passed me out. And I took a motherfucking, they got me on this shit called naproxen. A lot of people don't know I went to the doctor the other morning. I told y'all when Egypt yanked my shoulder, I got a motherfucking sprained shoulder and a bruised muscle in my left arm. So that's why I was going through so much pain, and I'm trying to ignore it. I'm thinking it's some nonsense. I didn't even know. They took x-rays and all. I got a sprained left shoulder and I got a bruised motherfucking muscle. So that's why when I was taking the Motrin 800s and ibuprofen 800s, it wasn't really doing nothing. But thank God they got everything clear, and I'm feeling 100% better. Miss Tanja, I see you in the building, sis. For real, we was all at that show last night. Yo, Tommy, I see you in the building. And the crazy part is Tommy just came back in the building. I've been unblocked, Tommy. Tommy crazy. He family. He just crazy sometimes. Tommy, just do me a favor, man. Pay attention to these niggas. I know you out there and I know you troll sometimes, but you know how we rock. I don't even be fucking with certain niggas like that. You dig what I'm saying? It's like certain shit, like playing and joking, that's one thing. But when niggas be really coming with that corny shit, you already know who I am, top op. You know, I don't even move like that. I stay on something totally different. But you know, shout out to Tommy for pulling up in the building. He been here from day one. Shout out to the Now, Free the Card, Wax AP, you know what I'm saying? To his backwards. Who else we got in the building? Who else we got in the building? Who else we got in the building? We got everybody in the building. We got everybody in the building. Tommy said, yeah, I got you. Yeah, that naproxen, I ain't gonna front, Tanya. And she told me, my doctor told me, she said, if I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, if I'm gonna be operating machinery or something like that or going to work, she wouldn't advise me. She said, take the pill. She said, take the naproxen when I'm getting ready to go to sleep and when I lay down. But I don't like pills and stuff like that. You think, oh yeah, I ate too, Tanya. I made sure I always put something on my stomach. And then I ain't gonna front. I didn't even know that I fell asleep. So that shit, it stopped the pain and everything. It stopped the pain. Well, the reason why we here today, y'all, because this is a family event. It's a family event. I'm gonna come from behind. Matter of fact, let me come behind what you call it for this. Hold on. Let me make sure. Because I want everybody to pay attention to what I'm saying. This is a family event right now. Like I said, I have anybody know, I've had my situations on YouTube. So and Tommy, I'm gonna put your gun in your hand too. Don't worry about it. I got you. I have my situations on YouTube also. Right or wrong really don't matter to me no more. Right or wrong don't really matter to me no more. Resolution. That's my thing in my heart. Resolution. Even though certain times I may feel as though I was wrong. Certain times I might feel as though I was right. But I'm gonna always say how I handle certain things, I'm gonna always take it to be wrong. Always take it to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, you see two people arguing from a distance, both of them look like fools. You dig what I'm saying? But we have to understand that when it comes to people's feelings, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to people's feelings, we got to pay attention to shit. You know what I'm saying? Tommy said, yo, Dice been cooking people. See, Tommy and them be wanting that crazy side. There's so many people that be going, yo, Dice, yo, cook, man, cook. But yo, I ain't gonna front y'all. It's really not me. I'm just to the point now where if we can't even be cordial or respectful, we just leave each other alone. That don't make me better than nobody. That don't make nobody better than me. If it can't be, see, you got to have two people that want to have issues resolved. You see what East New York said? She said, I'm protecting my peace like it's my last luxury left. You dig what I'm saying? People don't understand. When you've seen and been through so many, you don't want the shit. And you know what? Yo, shout out to the people that be saying, yo, I want Dice to go off, or people that be personally trying to pull me in the shit just to have a back and forth. It's not me, because I'm noticing it fucks with my health. People could joke about that or not. You know what I'm saying? The last situation with me and Ghostface Keisha, shout out to Ghostface Keisha. And I'm glad that Dog was around for me to say something to him that people wouldn't understand. It wasn't sugarcoated. The situation with Keisha, that was just a straight fire that wasn't meant for her. You dig what I'm saying? That I was going at Robert. You dig what I'm saying? Me personally, if I say I'm coming to your platform, if I'm coming to your platform and I say I'm coming to resolve it, that's my intentions. I don't give a fuck how nobody look at me. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. As long as I'm doing the most shit by the most high, you dig what I'm saying? As long as I'm working my best to carry that out, I'm protected. You dig what I'm saying? And then I noticed a bunch of people on YouTube be screaming like, yo, Dice, why you always for the peace? And yo, why you want to come? Why you don't want to? Yo, you know why? Because I'm going to let Allah handle everything else. What he deemed me to do, I'm going to do. I'm here to be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to be the network. I'm here to have great energy around me, and I want to reciprocate that. I want to throw great energy out. I don't want to be around people bitter and upset and aggravated, because it shows. So that's why I took the initiative to say, you know what? I'm getting back on my content for the people that spend their money, that don't have to spend their money when it comes to the membership. When they telling me, yo, Dice, we need content, that's what I'm focused on. That's what I'm focused on. Like I said, the people that support me, the people that spending, hey, Queen Gigi, how you doing, girl? I see you in the building. The people that support me, physically, financially, spiritually. They're the ones that I'm gonna be. Them the ones that I'm gonna be focused on. Shout out to Miss Tanja too, because she's been on my back too. Yo, Dice, get back to the fucking content. So tonight I'm gonna be talking about the situation. I don't know if y'all know what's going on. Ain't nobody gonna break it down like me, so I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna break down this situation with Cardi B. I'm talking about Cardi B later on tonight. I'm talking about her and Mr. Stephon Diggs. She's just found out that Mr. Stephon Diggs is having another baby. Word up. And having another baby. And it's not about color. It's another woman, but ironically, he's having a baby with a beautiful white woman. And she looks like she's about to have that baby any other day. So now Cardi B is going around with her enraged and her being upset and et cetera, et cetera. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, Nestar's in the building. Yo, nah, you gotta listen to him. He said, I appreciate you reaching out for the resolve, but as soon as I'm through clearing my name, I will honor your request. If you hear right now, pay attention. Hear what I'm saying, God? If you hear right now, we can handle it now. You dig what I'm saying? Because hold on, I've been in the same, yo, bro, let me tell you something. I've been in the same, bro. And the reason why I said I got to do this because number one, I told everybody this. When it come to dog, that's my loyalty. That's my bro. There ain't no YouTube shit. You dig what I'm saying? Dog introduced me to Netstars. No problem with that. Dog introduced me to Netstars. You dig what I'm saying? And now, unfortunately, Dog and Netstars is going through their problems. You dig what I'm saying? Netstars had reached out a few times. I was actually busy. I couldn't really get the calls and all that, but I got his messages. Yo, Artist, I see you in the building. Salute, man. And stop showing your crib on YouTube, Art. Do me that favor, bro. Listen to your big bro, what I'm telling you. Stop showing your fucking house on YouTube. Let these people think, bro, let these niggas think you're living in a tenement shop. Don't give these people the glory for that, bro, because a motherfucker see something and pray on that shit, boy. You got to understand, yo, it's some dangerous fucking spirits on this motherfucking app, y'all. You understand what I'm saying to you? It's some dangerous spirits on this app. And I have also been propelled to display a character that's not me. I have also been propelled to display a character right. It's not about who's right, it's about who's wrong. It's about who wants the resolvement, who wants the peace, who wants to, because it don't take nothing for Netstars to go his way. It don't take nothing for Dog Soldier to go his way. But sometimes people got to be diplomatic. And they have to be diplomatic with the media. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not here for nothing but the truth. I'm not here for nothing but resolvement. And I'm here to be the voice that sometimes people need. See, me, I don't give a fuck who get mad at me for me trying to resolve shit between people, because my ward is coming from somewhere else. I know that personally. My relationship with the Most High is just totally different. Like, even though sometimes I play myself and get doubtful. And that's when things arise, when I don't let God work, when I don't let Allah work. So me, the person that I am, what I want for me, I want for my brother. I want peace for me. I want happiness for me. I want security for me. I want financial literacy. I want everything for me that I want for my brother. So I'm going to drop the link after this right here. When y'all get into this, we're going to drop a little clip. Everybody get their mind right. And I respect if everybody, Dog, Phoenix, Netstars, I respect all of y'all if y'all hit this link. And it's nothing wrong with having a stern conversation. And we don't have to go into every fucking thing. You dig? All right, lines have been crossed. People have been upset. But let's show YouTube how to really rock diplomacy. Let's show YouTube how to carry out things and handle things like adults, y'all. Instead of going back and forth with the hurtful, the lashing words, or the shit that might resort to somebody getting fucking physically hurt. We don't want none of that goofy shit. You dig what I'm saying? We don't want nobody getting hurt. Sometimes our feelings get hurt, but we can be able to resolve everything else. So after this right here, get up on this stage and let's get to this peace. Peace.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said that someone's catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told.
Yeah, shout it out. Y'all see the links is dropped in the back. Phoenix say, yo, Dice, appreciate you for giving me a voice and respecting me as a woman. That's why I give you the love. Oh no, it's all gonna be love over here. It's all gonna be love over here. Like I said, and NetStars has seen me go through certain things on YouTube. He's seen me go through something with childhood friends. You dig what I'm saying? He's seen me go through something with people from the womb. Now, you dig what I'm saying? Y'all see me just go through shit recently. Y'all just see me and my sister East New York bump heads. But you gotta understand something. When you don't want no problems, everything can be resolved. Ain't nobody got no blood. All right, she cursed me out, I curse her out. Ain't nobody get no blood drop. Ain't nobody in the hospital. Ain't nobody got physically touched. Y'all gotta understand something. Like me personally, I really, really have been through so much. Word up. She said, tell him I ripped your transmission out. Word up, y'all. Like I said, I don't, and women, let me explain it to the women too. Y'all ain't pushovers. We understand sometimes that even says in the Quran, the anger in the mouth and the voice of a woman once enraged can be equivalent to a snake pit. Because y'all don't play. You dig what I'm saying? Then when it comes to us, we try to be rah, 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 rah. But you know what? Me personally, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Can you dig it? That's to keep it funky. When I was fighting in the street with the police. I wasn't even fighting with enemies. I had a couple of rare situations. But I'm not even one to really be on the enemy tip. You dig what I'm saying? We got my nigga Dog in the building. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? The links is dropped. Everybody can pull up. It's all. What up, Dog?
What's good? What's good? Good morning to the people.
Top of the top. Top of the top.
You
Liddy, I see
already
you in the
know.
building. Nah, I
Salute,
said I wanted to
salute.
get this shit right because I spoke when I told you I was going live this morning because I wanted to resolve this. I sent the link over to NetStars and I said, yo, just pull up. You dig? And he sent the message. I told him we ain't even gonna do the listening to messages. If we really want resolvement, you know what I'm saying? Pull up.
All right.
Pull up instead
Well,
of beefing. You know what I'm saying?
here go the thing. Here go the thing. Yo, first and foremost, I'm civilized, but I'm savage. So what I'm saying is, I can have a conversation, but two men screaming, it's not gonna work. You understand? It's not gonna work. So that's why, from certain things popped off, I just said we need to go to a neutral platform where none of us hold the control. So if the conversation gets out of hand, the mediator can control it and get it back under control. You see what I'm saying? Because respectfully, I mean,
Oh, my fault,
I don't
dog.
mind going back and forth with an individual on YouTube. That's fine. You can call me whatever name you want, make whatever funny picture you want. That's fine, because that's basically what we're doing on here. I don't have a problem with that. You see that? But now the thing is, let's start from the beginning, right? We was all cool, right? I supported the brother. I supported him. I shared out his stuff, all that. I even cash apped him a couple times. I'm not saying I was his #1 cash app supporter, but we was cool. You understand? Like you said, I introduced you to Netstar, so I was rolling with the brother at one time. You see what I'm saying? And then as time went on, Phoenix Blaze came into the picture. She became part of the fam. You know what I'm saying? And then them two had a little incident, and his the way he handled the situation, her being a woman and all that. I felt a certain type of way, right? I ain't gonna lie, because it didn't have to go that way. You see what I'm saying? Just like certain situations you may have encountered, but then you double back and you cleaned it up. You see what I'm saying? You didn't keep pushing it and disrespecting that person. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So after, let's just say 7 days, Phoenix reached out to what we would call on YouTube an op, someone that we was going at. You dig what I'm saying? So she could have a voice. And at that point, I said, you know what? I'd rather her do it with one of us than, go outside the family with that. So one night, I opened up my platform and I allowed her to voice her grievance. Yo, Dice, it got. I told her at one point, I was like, yo, take it easy, don't get too spicy. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep the conversation going, and not really, but just to express yourself, because what it was even though she had her channel and everything, she was fresh in the game. You know what I'm saying? So my channel had a little bit more exposure than hers. So I just allowed her to talk. The next thing, now I'm all type of, you know, BANs and, how could I go against the bro? And it's like, yo, right is right, wrong is wrong. We was out here putting a fucked up jacket on the man that don't belong to him. You know what I'm saying? Out here calling this man all type of rapists and pedophiles. And you know what I'm saying? Thankfully, Phoenix came up on the real paperwork and just hipped us to the game. You see what I'm saying? So at that point, now it's yo, this, that, the third. And I'm like, bro, nobody wants to be labeled, you know what I'm saying, something that they not, especially that type of charge.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, videos just start going back and forth, all type of disrespect. You know how it goes. And then so this has been going on for a while. So to the point where months ago, before my mom passed,
God
I
bless.
reached out to him. I said, listen, we can't take back the shit we said, but we don't gotta say no more.
That's right.
Let's leave it here. And you know what I'm saying? So because we may have ventured over to a channel that was still in conflict with him, it's y'all talking about me, this, that, the third. So the bullshit started back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that. But then, like, you putting up lives talking about, oh, what needle? You making up all these fucking narratives. But then when the truth comes out, it's like, bro, I'm not. I put something up on my page and I redacted certain information just to protect certain names in the paperwork, right? And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, listen, man. Now it's to the point where when this whole shit popped up, you talking about pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh, you gonna do this, you gonna do that. So I gave him a location, guys. I gave the man a location. But see what it is when I came into YouTube, I didn't come in like everybody else. I came in, I was talking about survival, I was talking about firearms, this, that, the third. I would have firearms in my background.
Yo,
So
dog,
a
don't
lot,
let me
what up?
block you. Let me no, I'm not trying to interrupt you. Let me say this right quick. Yo, Net Stars, hold on. He said, this is not talking. This is a narrative and misinformation. All right,
So
Net.
where
Now, here's
you
what I'm
at?
saying. Hold on. Here's what I'm saying to you, Net. If you feel as though that this is a misunderstanding, y'all can have the conversation. Just pull up. Just pull up on the stage. You dig what I'm saying? Just pull up on the stage, and I promisely, I give you my word as a man. My dude ain't shooting at you like that. You ain't shooting at him like that. Y'all just have a resolvement of a conversation, and then we can understand what happened. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Carnage,
Now,
give me a couple of seconds, Carnage. Let me
now
get this
so
right quick, and then you can pull right up, my youth. Let
so
me get this straight
now
with the
so
dog.
far, Dice, with me explaining the situation, have I become disrespectful?
Nah, son, speak
I
your
ain't
piece.
saying
That's
that.
what I told you. That's right.
Okay,
Speak your piece, nigga.
right,
You home, nigga.
right.
What
So
the
I
fuck? You home?
listen. I ain't come here to disrespect them. I came here to have this conversation.
That's
However
right.
it land, that's how it's gonna land. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. But I didn't come here for the screaming or none of that.
That's right. That's
So
right.
if you feel I'm painting the narrative, come up here and tell the people
Yes,
what
side.
you gotta say.
That's a
Yep,
fact.
you gotta say. But understand this: I'm not the only moving part in this machine. It's women involved in this,
That's
right?
right.
It's women involved in this.
And I've been there.
So
So net stars, don't make it seem. I don't want you to seem like nobody. Net stars. I have been in the situation, even though I feel as though my reasons for being upset was accurate, but I still stand on my actions was totally fucking wrong. Because I can be petty. I know that shit. I can be petty too. I'm a fucking Virgo. You dig what I'm saying? And I got feelings just like anybody else. So I don't want you to think that you can't come up here and your word is not going to be heard or honored because this is the only way it can be resolved. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all are both here. Phoenix is here. If certain things are a misunderstanding as they come across, all you got to do is hit that link, bro. It ain't gonna be nobody shouting and screaming and disrespecting. Y'all can have a conversation because actually we all want this to end. We all are to the point right now where we just want this to dissolve and just go away. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what the future brings, but we don't want it to get to the fact where because see this is what I'm upset about with Net Stars. I never spoke about this, so I'm gonna speak about it now because I want them to hear my place in this. When you allowed certain people to come on the platform and just advocately just speak about harming dog, his children, and his family. Okay, it could have just all been huffing and puffing. We all get caught up in certain things sometimes, but we do have to understand certain stuff can't be retracted, but it can be corrected. It can be corrected. See now, if you got his man walking around thinking that he has to be on point for defense for his protection of his family and his loved ones, that's not a comfortable situation. That man could misinterpret somebody else and something could go on between him and somebody else thinking that it steers back to you because everybody can make a phone call, everybody can get information where people live, everybody can send what you say a person that's loyal to you to go inflict pain on anybody. We don't want that over here. So yo, do me a favor, hit that. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying, hit that link. Pull up right now. I'm dropping the link for you right quick. Dog is not gonna disrespect you, bro. First of all, we don't disrespect each other. If my man is speaking, he's speaking. If you speaking, you're speaking. And I give you my word on that. We don't move like that. And you know dog don't move like that. You know, I
yo,
wouldn't even be
listen, man.
involved.
Listen. The issue ain't him shooting at me. The issue is stop trying to send subliminals that you going like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gonna take my life or you know what I mean? Yo, listen, bro. Listen. Listen here, man. You understand? I ain't never sent no sub that you talk like that, right?
Talk.
Hold on, y'all.
Yo, Net, hit the link. Dog will respect what you're saying. If we got to do diplomacy where one of y'all be up on the stage at a particular time and then we all get on the stage and talk, we can do that also. I honor that because I want this to end. You understand what I'm saying to you? I want this seriously to end. Now, as Muslim brothers, if a brother is coming to you telling you he has made a mistake, you seriously have to understand intentionally where his heart is at. You have to. You have to. Hey, Phoenix,
Good morning. Good morning. What's up, guys?
top of the day.
You know, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just recovering from my accident, but I just want to come up here because, I got dogs back. This has been going on for too long. And, when it came to Net, he don't know how to talk to women at all. Like, you know how to talk to women. You know what I
I
mean?
know I get in
You
my
know how
way
to,
too, Phoenix. I ain't gonna front. I do get in my petty
you
shit
see
sometimes
us.
too. But that's
Yeah.
not what I want. I don't want no problems with nobody, especially women, because I be scared my
Yeah.
mother gonna slap the shit out of me. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, like nobody in this community, in this chat, wants any man to talk to another woman with disrespect from the jump. We're allowed to have a voice in how we feel, and if there's something wrong, why can't y'all talk to us? But no, that didn't happen. The disrespect that I got from this man, how he dragged me. Listen, I got a phone call yesterday telling me, and I can't connect it to him, but nobody knows my number like that. You just can't search for a number like that. My shit's like fucking private. That they called me up at 11 o'clock telling me that they're going to beat me and rape me. Okay.
Mm.
Two, the disrespect from this guy right here, Nat, is so disrespectful. I have an audio telling Dog that women don't have a voice in his religion. They are to be shut up and that's it. That's why I went after him because nor him nor nobody is going to shut me up. My daddy didn't shut me up. My daddy told me to be strong and fight for myself and be respectful to everybody until that time.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean? I had this dude's back. I had Netstar's back the whole time when he was over on another content creator's channel. I had his back until he got slick and try to tell Dog things like I got raped by bikers, disgusting, low
Word.
shit.
Mm.
And this is all audio. This
Mm.
is all recorded. He can say whatever he wants to say. He wants to kumbaya, but he won't stop. When we stop talking about him, guess what he does? He goes to another content creator, okay, and eggs everything on and eggs everything on and eggs everything on. I don't think nobody in their right mind is going to let somebody just sit there and run their mouth without getting some energy back. So I give energy back, the energy you give me. You keep running your mouth about me, I'm going to clown you. I'm going to use my platform to clown you. If you hurting, then stop, because I'll stop when you stop. You're not going to punk me out. I'm too old for this shit. This guy is so disrespectful. He's fucking continuously making contact, calling Dog a mutt, calling fucking him what is that? Tom
Uncle
something,
Tom. Uncle
Uncle
Tom.
Tom, and
But
I'm
that,
trailer
Yeah,
Uncle
park
he
Tom was
went.
trash,
a
Yeah.
great person.
on and on.
I'm
He
not
don't
saying about that,
stop,
but
yo.
when they do that,
I'm down
Uncle
saying it.
Tom, if you really know people, I tell people this: if they
Right.
really know the
I put
history
that out there.
on
Yeah.
Uncle Tom, no, that dude was
He's the
a
hero.
gangster. That
He's
was a
the hero.
gangster. That's a
For
fact.
real.
I didn't even know
It's
that until like high school. I thought that because when I hear people say Uncle Tom, I used to be like, oh, this was some sucker, some passive man. Nah, 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 nah. He mastered the art of humility, and he also made it the way for certain people like ourselves of indigenous color to be heard and recognized throughout respect instead of disrespecting each other. And he took a bunch of lash for that shit, and he was beat a few times, but he always remained humble and respectful. So that's why his name was kind of misconstrued. Go ahead, sis. I'm listening to you.
My hold up, Phoenix.
and look,
My main
I'm
thing
not
is
white. I
I
don't know if y'all
threaten
can
not.
see my picture. I'm white. I'm not white at all. I'm Brazilian, Puerto Rican, Italian. I was born
Oh,
in Brazil. Okay, this dude continues calling me white trash, blah blah, calling me on the color of my skin and all this shit. Like I've never talked about the color of his skin. The only thing I
mm.
talked about is his
I have.
religion. Like I know a lot of Muslim people that are amazing. You representing is disgusting. You're a disgusting fucking person. But he goes on and on and on. So how much more can you take, Dice? How much more can you take somebody who's sitting there trying to drag you because he couldn't be man enough to fucking talk to somebody?
Well, you know what? I haven't done that. I've said what I had to say and just got it off. But as far as continuously going, that's not really my thing. But honestly,
Now,
what I
Dice.
can say is, all of us, all of us don't have how could I say it? All of us don't have that calming down skill that I have. Like even when I get to the extreme of very very much being angry, I start thinking about my moms. I start praying, so it kind of gets a bunch of that shell off of me. But I'm not innocent. You know what I'm saying? I've made
Let me.
mistakes also.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask you this question, Dice, because I know you follow the practices of Islam and all that. Now,
And by the way, my daddy's Muslim. Just to let you
Yeah,
know, my
Muslim is
sister
just a way of life. The way people
Mustafa
protect it and portray
Ali.
it
no, but
is wrong.
hold on. My question to you is, if you say to a woman your opinion and your thoughts don't matter, what have you just told her?
That she's worthless.
Okay, that she
And you
has
want to
no
hear something
worth,
funny?
right?
And I have to speak up for this. You know what I got? I have to be true about this. Old Islam, just like when they
Correct.
say with old Christianity and certain things, old Islam, unfortunately, a lot of the elders in Islam, they don't feel as though women should be allowed
Heard.
to contribute to certain conversations pertaining to this powerful decisions being made. Me personally, I disagree. I'm just gonna say that right now. I disagree. I don't follow that the way that a lot of the elders follow. They feel as though that women should be how could I say, they should be there to breed our children, to
Yep.
be comforting, to support us to us. But they also say that they should be in a group of women sharing the same thoughts. I don't feel like that today. In this day and time, no. I don't feel like that. I come from a powerful woman, and her point and her opinion was very much appreciated, even when I didn't want to hear it. And I know other powerful women that their opinion to me, if without their opinion, see, this is what people don't tell. This is what people fail to realize. A Muslim man will not. He feels funny, not me. Some of the elders, they feel funny giving actual credit to a woman for advice or a thought that could resolve something. I don't know why they're like that, but it's the truth. I don't know why they're like that, but it's the honest to God truth. Hey, Danny, I see you.
Now let me ask you this: have I ever come at you sideways about you being a Muslim?
Hell no.
All right,
Hell no.
because you know why? You've never come at me sideways about being a Christian.
That's a fact.
You've
I can't
never,
see. First of all, it's cousins. It's actually
right?
cousins. And when it
You
comes
know,
to relying on something that's gone, I don't follow religion. I follow spirituality, and I follow righteousness. You dig? So a lot of people are caught up in religion. That's relying on something that's
you
gone. I don't.
like
That's the thing, though. Ned thinks that I care about that he don't respect me. You know what? I don't care. I live my life accordingly. I work hard. I pay my bills. I do what I gotta do. I respect men. My daddy was a fucking Muslim. My brother Ali Mustafa. Everybody. He still respected us as women. Period. You just come up on this internet trying to freaking drag women that fucking stand up for themselves and have a voice. You hate that shit. That's why you can't come up here now and actually talk about it like a fucking real man.
Yeah, Net, you got to do that for me. Yo, Net, all jokes aside, I want you to do
calm
that for
down,
me.
Phoenix.
I really want you to do that for
Don't
me
blaze
because
them out yet.
that's right.
Calm down.
Don't make it seem like her opinion is right. Don't make it seem like dog opinion is right. Don't make it seem like my opinion is right at this particular time. I'm asking you as a brother to just pull up and talk to me and talk to, you know what I'm saying, us about what happened. Just a diplomatic conversation. No screaming, Phoenix ain't gonna, she's passionate. We got to understand that. You got to pay attention to certain things that was done to her. She got people hitting her private phone, like she said, saying certain stuff. Come on, come on, y'all. Like joking and playing is one thing, but when it gets to that, I don't co-sign no shit like that.
This
You
is
know what
what
I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
say on Phoenix's
Ultra
behalf.
ego, wisdom, salute. Peace, God.
She's a she's a very independent woman who has her own, but she
That's
does
right.
have a man in her life. She does have a man in her life. You understand? So any woman that's not married and united with their partner has stages of vulnerability, especially when you got these strange phone calls coming. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you are at home by yourself.
And the allegations, like he said in the chat earlier, Net, you got to pull up. I'm asking you to pull up for me. Like you said, you hear venom in her voice. We hear venom in a bunch of women's voices, but she's not. She's upset. So
I
we
am
got to
upset.
understand that. That's all. She's just upset, but she's saying to you, she's willing to have a conversation. And then you again, right here in this chat, you threw an allegation out that somebody could take wrong and totally misconstrue
So
because you
hold
said you
on.
don't want to talk to dog
ATP.
How
and
many
side piece. Hey
how
TT,
many
I'm glad you're in the
times
building. Let TT get some of that good energy over here. City
what's
Bam, I
up,
see you,
TT?
beloved.
How many times have you laced your videos with threats to take my life? I'm just asking. Listen here, my nigga. I'm sitting in the truck with some hard nosed niggas that know where I used to stay at when I was down here by myself. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell you is, Dub, I'm not afraid of nothing.
All right, we're gonna try it like that. We're gonna try it like that. Yo, dog, do me a favor. You in Phoenix. Give me 30 seconds to just fall down. Yo, Net, pull up.
I put
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
us in
send
the
jump
you. Me
down.
back.
and you. We're gonna have a conversation. And if you feel comfortable enough, you'll let Phoenix, you'll let Dog come up and talk to you because it seems like that's the only way we can clear this up. Because
I'm
that's
going
all
in
we
the
want is
chat. I'll
resolution.
be in the chat.
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
Say no
go
in
in
the
the
more.
chat.
chat.
Say no more. Net, pull up. I'm here. Yo, shout out to TT in the building. Yo, TT, I love your show last night. I ain't gonna front. I'm glad you saved Virgos to last because we are the best sign on the horoscope. We are the best sign on the horoscope. So me personally, I'm glad that you waited for last. If y'all ain't see that show last night, I'm talking all the signs. Do me a favor, go over there and check TT. Make sure y'all subscribe to her. You dig what I'm saying? And everything will be all right. You know what I'm saying? Everything will be all right. Yo, Ned, it's only me up on the stage right now, beloved. So pull up. Pull up. Nah, don't go nowhere, Phoenix. Don't go nowhere, dog. Because we're gonna get this shit right. Because you know what? We're gonna start overstanding where we wrong. We're gonna start overstanding with other people. First of all, the reason why I'm the best person to mediate this situation, because I've been caught up in the same shit. Like I ain't no better than no fucking body. My feelings have been hurt. I've lashed out. Even though, like I said, my mind tells me I'm correct for being upset, but the way I handle things, my mind also told me I could have handled things totally different. Peace to the guard. We got Net. Something wrong with your thing, Net. It's saying that you got to go out and adjust your volume because it's not letting you come up. Adjust your volume and make sure everything is right, Net, because it ain't letting you come up. I'm trying to hit it. You got to adjust your volume. Go out and come right back in. Yeah, we got Net going to pull back up in the building. You know, he got some things to say. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can all resolve this because from this point off, like I said, both men, Dog and Net, have both said before that they were willing to be diplomatic and resolve the issue. But then that's been a month or two ago, and it's still more things happening. It's still more stuff that's happening. Yeah, Net, you got to go out and come back in because it's not letting you come and saying that you didn't. Your thing is all right. Go out and come back in because you got to make sure your volume and everything, and then pull up. Yeah, we gotta get this shit right because like I said, we all and TT said some shit last night about my reading. I ain't mean to get off the subject. She said something to me that was told to me that fucked me up when she said that shit. She was like, "Yo, Dice, Virgos." She said, "Virgos, y'all don't have to be so tough." Ja Ace, I see you in the building. Salute, beloved. She said, "Virgos, you do not have to be so tough." She said, "You do not have to." That was just said to me. I'm always on defense. I'm always paranoid. I'm always looking for a reason for somebody to. Angie, baby, I ain't see you, girl. I'm always at defense. I'm always on defense. And TT said it's nothing wrong with my vulnerability because I've expressed it so many times. I'm in content. I'm in peace with my vulnerability because I feel as though I'm a good person. I go through a bunch of shit just like everybody else. But nah, I'm to the point now where I want everybody at peace. I want everybody at peace. You know what I'm saying? Because we all can be vicious. We all can be vicious, y'all. We all have a mouth on us. We all have feelings. Sent to my IG. Hold on, let me do it right now. Hold on, hold on, y'all. Y'all hold it on for a minute. Let me make sure I get this right. Hold on. Put it down in here. If I do it down in here, I can copy it and paste it here. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Tanja, thank you for that. She said, smash that like. Let me make sure. Oh, no, Matt, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I just sent it. Yeah, I just sent it to Instagram. So hopefully he can pull up like that. We got 33 people in the building. I don't know how the likes is looking. Do me a favor, y'all. Hit the motherfucking likes. Always the queen, the godmother's in the building. I see you, girl. Appreciate you for pulling up. Like I said, when you got a good team around you that check you about certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm a piece of shit when I get upset. I ain't gonna front. So I'm not gonna knock nobody for how they feel. And then something else we got to pay attention to. When we are upset, the way we view things are not the way we're gonna view things when we're calm. That's why you notice it'll be everybody to tell you, it'll be somebody you care about when you're upset, to be like, calm down. It might be the police. They'll say, yo, calm down. It might be a doctor. It'll tell you to calm down. Once we calm down and our blood stops racing, stops racing, I got a totally different view. Like when I'm angry and I'm seeing red, all I want to do is yin, 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 yin. Yeah, make sure we're gonna go follow TT for her morning show right after this. Yeah, y'all. I need everybody to pay attention to this. Women, unfortunately, for a long time, women have been put in the background. They tried to make it seem like one time your vote wasn't important. Remember, they didn't even want women to vote. We got Net Stars in the building, y'all. Peace.
Love it.
Yo, Net, talk to me, baby. Tell me something good. Now talk to me.
Well, first of all, let me start it off good, man. When I pulled up, I was so many people that showed love and spoke, and you
That's
know what
right,
I'm
because that's who he
saying.
is over here.
Well, I'm way more than familiar with all that, man. These are the people I've been missing, straight up. The
Talk.
whole, the whole, platform. Of course, I've been missing it, but to avoid any conflict that I knew that could potentially arise, and as soon as I showed up, it did. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have the back and forths in the chats and people bitter and all that. Especially when you got excellent content popping off.
Yeah, and,
You know what I'm
I'm the same
saying?
way. I'm the same way. That's why certain times I agree with that because when I go to certain chats, if I see or feel as though something's coming at me, I will disappear. But you got to
That's all
understand
I was
something.
saying.
Over
Like,
here,
look,
we ain't gonna go through that.
I'm trying to stick to the content and not let me be the overall objective. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
That's right.
here for the disrupt. I'm here for the cohesiveness, to hear the support, and that's what I was before all of this happened.
That's right.
Okay, so my reason is as you can see already, the narratives are being painted before I even hit the stage, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come up here to talk to any of them, bro. I already told you I'd like to go ahead and go do my thing tomorrow. I'm gonna debunk all that paperwork, which was sent in by her, mind you, by Phoenix, redacted paperwork that don't even apply to me, and that's what I'm gonna do. No disrespect to anybody else. Like I said, I missed it over here. But I also looked at the bigger picture that, man, Big Dice is my guy. I don't want to have this going on, this back and forth, these wars going on up in here,
And I
any of
appreciate that.
that.
I
You
appreciate
know
that.
what I'm saying? And especially when I feel like this is like really a conscious place to come and exercise my deem. You know what I'm saying? With another brother who knows how I'm walking. So I don't want to, bring conflict to the table. But this thing has gotten way to where it is, bruh. And as you can see, as soon as I pull up, it's a whole bunch of words. Instead of readying yourself to be having your ears and your eyes open, it's just a bunch of mouths open, and that's kind of hard to come in and say, okay, let me have an open heart, open mind, open ears. When you've already said what you have to say, at
I
least on
understand.
their end. You see what I'm saying? The invitation is not really there. It's just let him talk. But we already said what we had to say. Well, that's not a conversation, and that's what I put in the chat. I
Talk.
be open to conversation, but I'm not gonna come up anywhere and let people tag team on me, try to talk bad about me, and then to top everything else that's going on in the back scene. I'm gonna debunk all that stuff tomorrow. I told you that. And at that point, once I do that, I've already been to the court. I went and got all the paperwork, the same stuff that she's covered up and try to turn in and make it real. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly. Allegedly.
No, this is it ain't no less. I got the paperwork up, and I'm gonna make sure
No, I'm
that
not saying your paperwork. I'm saying you said the dog got paperwork, and you're under the
he got it
assumption
from her.
that it came from. That's
Her.
alleged, though.
It's all alleged. It's not
That's
me.
right. That's
But
right. That's right.
but let's not get into that, okay?
That's
I
right.
don't
Talk.
want to
Talk.
have that back and forth here with you.
That's right. We ain't gonna go
What
to
I
that. You're
do
right.
want to say, what I do want to say, brother, is that man, I really appreciate you, man, reaching and just even entertaining me because you don't know how many times just your words calm me down. You know, I'm a brother just like you, even like Soldier. Are we in our feelings? Hell yeah. Can cooler minds prevail? I don't know. I hope so. But when you got somebody on the sideline who has a whole emotional vibration going, and just the first thing they want to do is offset the talks, I can't have that conversation. There's
I
a
understand.
reason why Muslims exercise the way they do. When you go to the mosque, who's speaking?
The imam.
You know as well as I know who's speaking.
That's
You
right.
know who's leading prayer. You know who's giving the lesson. All of that. Okay, it doesn't have anything to do with us saying we don't want to hear what a woman says. It has the interaction of well, what we have here is leaders who are different and have a different emotional vibration where they're not putting that part of it into it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, that lady's in her feelings. She's been in her feelings. Okay, when I was going through Ramadan last year. This is how long this has been going on. It was Ramadan. I asked her repeatedly, please don't come up here drunk. Don't come up here talking crazy to the panel, talking, whatever to the guests. whatever your personal thing is, don't do that. I let her be a part of my show. I was gonna let her run the show. Her and another female that was, I was working with, but that didn't happen. You see what I'm?
Hello? Hello? I can't hear you, Nat. Oh, well, he went mute. I think he'll pop back up. But he, you know what? I'm understanding this now. What he feels, see, that's why I try to tell people about feelings and emotions. What he feels and what he interprets is just from his thought and his view. What Dog and Phoenix feel and what they interpret from their emotions is what they feel from their view. But what we have to address. He said he didn't strike no pages. They say they have proof that you struck pages. You dig what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about striking pages. I'm not one of these people up here to be like, oh, yo, that's right. No, 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 no. Me personally, if I knew how to strike pages, I would have struck pages too, just because it was just malicious intent on me. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I would have also.
So,
You dig?
1,000 pardons, bro.
You back, you back,
So
you
I
back.
just
There ain't
got an
nothing. Talk.
income. I got an incoming call and it dropped me,
Oh,
and so
copy,
I
copy.
just went out to put my phone on do not disturb, so this won't happen. But I missed everything you just said, whatever that was. I'm sure it's golden, and trust me, I'm going to review all of this.
Yeah,
This
it
is
was
what
just
I
because
do.
I pay attention, like, cause I know me, and I know
Mhm.
how I am when I'm under a different energy. You understand? I've made so many mistakes on fuck YouTube, on YouTube and in this world.
Yes.
But I understand this is all right. This is what all right from what I'm interpreted from Dog. I'm gonna speak on Dog first. Y'all was both good friends.
Yeah, he brought me
Um,
over here. I
that's a fact.
appreciate everything he did. He brought me over here. He introduced me to behind the bar, and that lead me to meeting Latin Payne and a whole bunch of other people. There's no denying that. But I also was the first person that reached out to him and put him on a live stream, made him part of my show, let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? It was reciprocal.
I copy. I understand that. I understand that. But what happened to the fact? Well, okay, let's talk about this because we understand now what's going on. What happened to the fact where I think if I'm wrong, this is alleged because I didn't hear this, so I want you to tell me your side. Allegedly, someone from your family got up on your podcast and they expressed their alliance to you and they put out some threats. We're not saying that
Bro,
threats like that
they
would
weren't
happen.
on my podcast. They
Oh,
did that on their own. And that's what I was
oh,
trying to explain to you. There's a lot of people. See, I'm here in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Just like you, Dice, you connected. You got a lot of people that support you. Well, I have the same thing over here. I swear to God, I do. I have a 20,000 membership over in our Facebook group, as you know, and people follow me, including a gang of Muslims. Okay,
that's
so
right.
it ain't like that this person, whoever it was, I still don't know if it's true or not. Went over to whatever show he was on or whatever that big dog soldier was on, and they got into it. Had nothing to do with me. I wasn't there. He wasn't on my show.
Mm, mm.
And I would implore you, for anybody who says that he is, go get the receipts. That's my game. Let's get the receipts out.
Ultra Ego said, "Your big dice, ask him a question. I'm gonna keep it humble because when you come to my chat, you're humble."
Who's
He said,
who's asking the question, first of all,
"Somebody
Dice?
named Ultra Ego Wisdom."
Nah, fuck him. Sorry. Use my words, bro. Fuck him, bro. He's a fucking weirdo all day. Straight up. And he just started messing with these guys over there with Dog and them. He's new. He is a weirdo from across the water that been trying to start shit. He ain't got nothing to do with none of this. So I would respectfully ask that people that don't have nothing to do with it. Have you ever seen this guy on your platform?
Nah, I've never seen him. I've never
See
seen
what
him.
I'm saying? He's a UFO, bro. And I'm not gonna entertain these type of cats, especially ones whose faces they will not reveal themselves.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? They're trolls. And I'm like, dude, I'm not playing your troll game. I will not even acknowledge you.
Okay, pay attention. All right then. So the problem. Hold on. One second. We're gonna get this right. We're gonna get this right. What's good, y'all? Now let's get this right because we both here.
No, 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 no. I gave him
He
his
can run.
time.
Let him go.
I
Let
let
him
him
go.
speak.
Breathe, breathe.
I
Hold
let
on.
Let
him
him go.
speak.
I want y'all
I'm
both to
gonna get
understand.
off
Net, net,
now.
net,
I'm
net.
gonna
I
get
want you to hear
off
me.
now.
I want you
I
to hear me.
let him speak.
No,
He
listen.
spoke that
I
whole
understand.
time.
Nobody, listen,
Then
the only
Phoenix
person that,
came up here
listen,
and
listen.
she spoke that whole time.
Yo, Net,
I have
listen to
no
me.
words for
Net,
him, bro.
listen to you. Listen what I'm saying to you. Listen what I'm saying to you. This ain't no screaming. We ain't gonna argue. And it's
I'm
just
not
me
screaming.
talking.
I'm talking
No,
legibly and
hold on.
clearly and
No, listen.
passionately with you,
The
bro.
reason why I want you to hear me for a second, an allegation, like you said, a false allegation from what you're saying. Pay attention. Hear what I'm saying. This is not an argument. It's not, yes, sir, we going from righteousness now. If that was not your sending, all you
Nah,
got to do, and y'all can talk right now, all you got to do is say, yo, dog, check this out. We beefing. We went through a misunderstanding, but that wasn't my scent because that's what he
no.
assumed. If
I
you're
don't know
saying it
why.
didn't correctly happen like that, pay
Yeah, it
attention.
didn't. He wasn't on my
Pay attention.
platform.
Dice, he ain't gonna ask me no. He's not gonna. He's not gonna do it. The person that came
Do
on the
what, man?
platform.
Do what? He wasn't on
Yo,
my
hold up.
platform.
Yo. Can
That's
I
all it
talk?
is, bro. He wasn't on my platform. So
Okay,
why do
but
I
you.
have to answer any
The
questions?
reason why we even know of him is because you brought him around. He's your nephew.
Okay, and that
What you
doesn't
mean,
mean he
in?
doesn't have his own voice. He has
I didn't
his
say.
own
I
voice.
didn't say. Listen, I never said he didn't have his own voice.
Okay,
But
well, he
him jump.
said it on
Excuse
his
me. Excuse me.
channel. He
Excuse
didn't
me.
say it on my
Excuse me.
channel. Can we
Excuse.
clear
Yo, he
that
didn't say.
up?
Yeah, we
He
can
didn't
leave.
say
Can we
it
clear
on
that
mine.
up? It
Come
was
at it, y'all.
said
Never
just
mind.
now. It was said just now that the man threatened you from my platform. He did not do that.
Okay.
If I'd have been
Forget the
there
plat.
and he did that,
Forget what.
I would have shut
Listen.
that down.
Forget what platform he did it from. The point is he did it.
Yeah, he's my family, man. He heard
Okay.
threats against me,
So,
man. What?
okay. Cool. Cool.
I'm confused.
Listen. I don't have a problem with that. My point to you is, at that point, it kept on, right? Even you
I don't
throwing
know that.
sub.
I don't know that, bro.
You don't recall
I don't
throwing
know that keep
subliminals
going.
about
That
taking my
man
life
has his own
and all of
channel
that.
and he
I'm
does a
hiding
lot of things
behind
on
my
his own.
son and all of that.
Yeah,
But
Hiding
dog,
behind what?
let me
bro,
let, let me
I'm
let me
not doing
integrate. Let
this.
me interrupt. Number one, dog, for from that right there that we talking about, that incident, we can debunk that. We can throw that away.
Thank you.
We can throw that one away. You know why I say
Thank
we can
you.
throw that one away? Because that's just like if somebody come at me, dog. I know your attitude. Understand? I know how you gonna go. I know how certain people support me. I know how we
I'm
support each
not.
other.
Listen, I didn't say he didn't. His man wasn't in right to defend him. That's not
Yeah.
what I said.
You were just
But
saying you
what I
wanted you
s-
was
I'm just saying the way that Dice brought it to me was that my family said something to you, threatened you on my platform. That didn't happen, bro. I'm just
okay.
saying
We'll,
that
we'll, we'll,
vehemently.
clar- we'll clarify the statement that it wasn't on your platform, but the
copy.
statement was made.
Copy.
From
That's
then on, I have no control over that. I've been telling you, my
no.
family, a
Listen,
lot of
listen
them
to
I
me.
don't even mess with. I
Yo,
told you that three
nobody.
years ago.
No, listen. He is the only one that has ever, besides, no one has ever left me a message on my platform concerning you. No one has ever came on my live
Right. That's
and
right.
said anything about you.
That's peace.
But,
See that?
hold on. But I noticed that since you started this new channel, you have now subbed to me and are leaving me certain
Right.
messages
I
within.
want to talk. I want to hear
Listen.
what you got
I
to
don't
say,
leave you,
bro.
but here's the thing.
I want to
Here's
hear
the
what you
thing.
got to say, bro.
I don't. I'm not sub to you. I don't
But
leave you
you there, but you
comments.
listen to everything I say, bro. It doesn't matter. Being
Yeah,
sub to
yo, you
somebody, it's
because
not a
you
disrespect and
you
it's not a
you are
sign
sending
of respect.
subliminal. Listen to me. You are sending subliminals about
Bro, you're
taking
doing
my
the
life.
same
Oh,
thing,
this
man.
this could turn
Doing the
into
same
Las
thing, bro.
Vegas
You're
and
doing
no,
the
no.
same
Yo, you know
thing.
what, man? You know
See
what?
what I'm saying? You want it to be one
Hold on.
way,
Hold on, Bo,
talking about what
hold on,
I'm
Net.
doing,
Net, here,
but you're doing the
here, Net,
same
pay attention.
thing.
Let pay attention. You're right. Now both I
I
want
don't
both of y'all to
threaten
hear
you
me for a second. Both of y'all to hear me for a
Bro,
second.
you don't have to threaten me. You
Hold
do
on,
it
hold on. Both of y'all
visually.
gotta pay attention to what I'm saying. Number one,
visually.
we have
Yeah,
all,
visually, bro.
if
It's
we
not my. Hold on, Dice. It's not
Okay,
my
let
fault that
Dice
my
speak, please.
background.
Why can
No,
we
no,
let
it's
Dice
not my.
speak?
It's not
Let
my
Dice
fault that
speak,
my
bro. See what I'm
background
saying?
deals with
See what I'm
survival
saying,
and
Dice? This is
firearms.
how we're
all
not
right, all
gonna
right,
have a
Dog.
both of y'all for 1
conversation,
second.
bro.
Both of y'all for
Why don't
one
we
second.
let Dice say what he's gotta
Both of y'all
say?
for one
It
second.
might
Both of
work
y'all, hear
for
me out, hear
us.
me out, hear me out. Because all this is doing is aggravating both of y'all. All right, check this out. Hear me out for one
Exactly.
second. All right, cool. People on his camp have said things that was threatening towards you, dog. I respect that. You already know how we move if anything go down. You already know what it is. But listen to what
Huh?
he's saying right now. Pay attention to what Net is saying right now. And I want Net to pay attention to what Dog is saying right now. All I hear is something that happened weeks ago or a month ago, pure words. Pay attention, y'all. Pure words, pure threats, pure insults. Both sides are wrong. Dog say what he says. Net says what he says, whether it's directly or subliminal. We both know the intentions of our hearts, so we can't run from that. What I need
Facts.
both of y'all to pay attention to right now is, and understand what I'm saying to y'all. This is nonsense. I understand you, dog, because I'm the same way. I understand what you're saying, Net. I understand. I'm not better than neither one of you brothers. I want y'all to understand something. But what I need y'all to pay attention to is this needs to be resolved. If y'all two can't come to a point where it's going to be cordial, nobody needs to be talking about each other no more because that's what's erupting. That's what's
We
putting the kettle pot on.
I understand you 100% and agree 100%. But guess what? That ain't gonna happen
Oh,
because
let me go ahead and say one thing
they're
I
gonna
will say
leave
about
this
dog.
platform.
Well, I
They're
can't
gonna
say this
leave this
about Phoenix.
platform like
Hear
they've
me out.
been doing
I
and
can't
start
say this.
running
Hold
their
on,
mouth
Hear me out. Hear
everywhere
me out. I
else.
cannot say how Phoenix will carry this. But I know if me and my
Exactly,
nigga
but
dog
that's
speak,
who he follows.
pay
That's
attention.
what
No, see,
started all of this. Was
pay attention.
her.
Pay attention. That
That's
right there is an
that's what
allegation. Net.
started all this,
Pay
Dice.
attention. Pay attention. That's the allegation. So let's get that away
It's
from us.
not an allegation. I got it on. I got the receipt.
All
She
right. So
was
you know what? Pay attention.
disrespectful. She didn't care about me going through
Anybody
Ramadan.
other than y'all two. Let's get
That's why
everybody
I
out of it.
asked to just let her
This
get
how we
off
gotta handle
and
it.
let
Yo,
us
We
talk.
gotta get it done.
you disrespecting me on fucking Easter. So what about Ramadan?
Man, bro, you've been talking about my whole religion and all that. Stop it, bro.
Both of y'all. Hold
I
on. Both of
never
y'all. Pay
said
I
nothing
know
attention.
to you.
more about your
I
religion
don't
than
even
you do.
observe Easter.
Pay attention, y'all.
Okay? So
Pay
if you
I
attention.
got
don't observe
disrespected,
Ramadan.
okay,
So
no, but you don't even observe Muslim or another man who carries Muslim. Bro, you got a
you
campaign. You
that's
That's
got
just
a
your
yo
opinion.
campaign going
That's an
on
opinion.
your page right now talking about the messenger
Al Zut,
of
the
Allah
Al
is
Zut,
a pedo, man.
the Al Zut, the Al Zut.
Man,
You know what the
whatever,
Al
man. I
Zut
don't
is?
even want to talk about this, bro. Not with you.
I know you don't. I know
What I
you
I
don't.
need,
don't,
hold on.
man.
Hold on.
You
Pay
have your
attention.
belief. I rather would talk to a believer.
Whether
That
y'all
makes
pay
sense.
attention, whether our beliefs are all in line, one thing we all have to pay attention to. This has to be discontinued. We have to stop as adults. As adults. Let's just say it as adults. As adults. We have to understand we all stepped over. The reason why I feel as though I can speak on this is because I've done it numerous amount of times. I've got into my feelings. I've listened to things that people may have said intentionally or things people may have been said just to get up under my skin. Right now, what I'm upset about with both of y'all, pay attention, with both of y'all is y'all were friends. So I want to know this what I want to know. This really what I want to know and forgive my tone through both of y'all. Were y'all really friends? Because
Yes,
if y'all really were
Yeah,
friends, pay
yeah,
attention.
yes.
If
yes.
y'all really were
I
friends,
talked to
hear what
that
I'm saying
man
to you.
offline. I
We
used to
leave this shit
help
the
him
fuck alone.
to learn how to work live streaming. I used to spend my time with him, do all of that. No
Respectfully.
charge, none
No,
of
no,
that.
you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I have the
You
text
told
to
me,
prove
you
you.
told
I
me,
used to hit you up
Breeze,
all the
once a
time
couple of
and ask you,
times.
do you need
no,
help? Do you
bro,
want me
I
to help
don't
you
need,
with your
yo,
dreams?
I don't
Bro,
run
if you're going to deny it,
StreamYard.
bro. If you're going to
I
deny it,
don't
bro.
need I don't run
You don't
StreamYard. So what
now.
help do,
You finally
what do
learned
I,
how to do it. Your
Yeah,
I
brother
Dog
don't
don't run
run
grabbed me,
StreamYard.
man.
Dog don't
StreamYard.
run StreamYard.
I
I
wasn't
don't
talking
go
about
live from
StreamYard. I
StreamYard.
wasn't talking about StreamYard. I was just talking about the way your green screen is going on your
You
regular
told me
YouTube.
to increase my light.
And I said, if you want to go to StreamYard, I'll be there for you too.
Okay, but we
So
never
what was
got
wrong with
there.
that? What was wrong with that? Why are you
Listen,
trying to shoot that
yo,
down, bro?
no,
Like
no,
that
I'm
wasn't
not
good
shooting
intentions.
anything down. What
It
I'm
was good
saying is,
intentions, bro.
Breeze, y'all hear me?
as far as the advice he gave me, only pertained to increasing light so that my green screen would stop flickering. Any other advice as far as streaming,
Bro, we didn't
I
talk
never
about
got from
we
you.
didn't talk about doing animation, doing the stuff that you're trying to do right now. We didn't talk about that. I didn't give you the app showing you the direction, even though you didn't use it. I'll give
See,
you
but
that.
hold on.
I
That's
get
more about what I'm saying right now, y'all. It ain't we
right.
not gonna first of all, what we not gonna
I'm
do,
just saying we
pay
were
attention.
networking. I was
Let's
trying
think,
to
pay
help
attention to
this
this.
man.
This is why I want both of y'all to hear what I'm saying. Friends. You first of all, we gotta get to not here on the stage. We gotta pay attention to what ignited the separation between us. All right, cool. You may say net stars
Bro, you
that
don't want to know
influences.
that
Hold
answer.
on, pay attention. You may say influences from other people, right? Dog may say influences from certain things he perceived as disrespect pertaining to threats towards his life. You said that your family members
Mm-mm.
speaks for themselves. We understand that. We all got family members and friends that take it upon themselves to address things. But as that being your family, I would be upset.
I
I would be
was.
upset. I'm not talking about dog. I
Yeah,
would
no,
be
I
upset
was
if you
upset.
didn't go,
Did you hear
yo,
what I
check this
just
out,
said,
nephew.
Dice?
Let me and
Did you
him
hear what I
handle
just
this.
said? I was upset that he did that.
See?
It
See?
wasn't his place.
That's right. Now, see, dog, pay attention to what he's saying. Like I said, because I don't think y'all really hear what y'all saying. Y'all are both
Hold on, guys.
adamant.
Stop, stop,
I'm
stop.
listening.
So after that incident, why is it for almost 2 weeks straight, every time that person posted, he would at me? I got it all saved. This
That's
nigga
him,
even
bro. That's
excuse me.
him.
But you was mad though.
But that's
You
him.
spoke to him though, right?
Yeah, he's my family. Yes, I spoke to him. But what he does with his
All
actions
right, hold
is
on. All right,
on
okay,
him.
cool. All right, cool, cool, cool. Now, Dice, let me ask you this. When I was at my old location, right, the setup I would broadcast from was not it didn't look like the average uh setup that everybody like how behind the bars setup is.
Yeah,
My
that's fact.
setup was my setup, correct?
Survivalist, jungle type. Yeah,
I'm just saying my setup was my setup. So whatever I had in my background was part of my scenery, right?
that's right.
Part
That's
of
right.
what I was into, right?
That's
So I
right.
wasn't advertising anything. What I was advertising is that this is what I'm into.
Okay, I
We
don't
can have
understand where you're going
conversations about.
to.
Listen. I've been on platforms talking about gun safety.
That's
Okay,
right.
I'm not I
I've
have
been
no
listen.
problems
I've
with.
been on listen. Next talk. Let me finish,
In
bro.
fact, when you
I've
got
been
clapped by YouTube about your gun demonstration, don't you remember who you was talking to?
yeah,
It
of
was
course.
me.
No, no. I put it
Me and
in.
you was
I
having
put it
a
in the group
cordial
chat.
demonstration on your
Yo,
platform,
bro.
and you were showing me your thing. And it wasn't in a threatening way. It was educational purposes. I
Yes,
never
yo.
came at you about
Listen.
that.
YouTube clapped me for showing my son's toy.
Exactly.
Yeah, you told me about that.
So
Yeah.
I
so
was
so what
there.
I'm
I was with him.
okay. So what I'm saying to you is I've never come on YouTube and presented any firearm in a threatening manner to scare anybody.
That's right.
So
Well, my
just
nephew,
because,
my nephew felt different, bro, and I don't know what to say, bro. And
how is that possible? Listen to
I
me.
mentioned the clack clack, you
Yo,
ratcheting your
yo,
gun,
listen
all
to
of
me.
that.
Listen
See,
to me.
this is
See,
stuff
you're
we
not
don't need to talk
understanding.
about, bro.
You're not.
We don't need to talk
Listen,
about
listen.
that.
At the
We don't
time
need to
that
talk
happened,
about what
all
led
right,
us
okay,
to
all
where we
right,
are
whatever,
now. We
whatever,
need to talk
whatever.
about how are we going to move from this, bro.
That's a
Yeah,
That's
fact.
let
what
me
Dice
ask
is
you this.
trying to put
Okay,
together.
That's
all
a
right. This is
fact, man. That's
this
a
is the
fact. I agree
this
with
is
that.
listen to me. Listen to me. I don't care that you make videos and shoot at me. What I care about is your
Bro, you do the
videos
same
laced.
thing, bro.
Yo, I don't
Do
threaten
the
you in my
same thing,
videos.
bro.
I do not
You
threaten your
have.
life in my videos.
Stop, man. You have,
How?
bro.
How? How?
You have
When?
threatened me, man.
No,
You
I've
just told
let
me
you
the
know.
other day. You just
Yo, this is
put
what I'm gonna
the
do. I'm gonna let
other
both of
day,
y'all
bro.
calm down for
You gonna
1 second.
put
Let's
your
go to the
body
list. Let's go
armor
to the
on
pictures.
and pull up.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make.
I just did that because I've seen both volumes escalating.
Bro,
That's nice, bro. I like
Pay attention.
that.
Hold on, hold on.
you,
Both of y'all listen to me. I've seen both volumes escalating. I hear anger between
there
both
ain't
of
no
y'all.
man gonna threaten my life and think that
I
I can't
understand that.
Bro,
fucking
and
defend it.
I understand
likewise.
that.
And
I
think that
understand that.
I
Likewise.
never fucking threatened you.
You did,
The
bro.
fact that the fact that
See,
I
if you
the
want
fact
to
that I
ignore
came
that,
on,
and
you know
if you
what?
want to
Fuck it.
ignore
Fuck it.
that and don't think that I didn't take it in a bad way,
Fuck it.
then we'll always have problems, bro.
So
All
I
right,
don't
that's
y'all
took it
fine.
in
see?
a
All right,
bad
Hold on.
cool,
way.
Y'all
cool,
both don't
cool,
understand. Hold
cool.
on.
I
Y'all
got it.
both
I
I
don't
got
took
it.
it in
I
a
got
understand
it.
bad way,
that
Dice.
this
I
is.
took it like it was a threat.
All right, boom.
Now
Check this
let me
out.
ask.
All
All
right,
right,
both of y'all.
cool, cool.
Hold on, both of y'all,
Dice,
right
I just
quick.
got
Both of
one
y'all.
But
question.
how are
I
we
just
going to
got one
move
question.
forward
Hold on,
from
hold on,
this?
hold on. Both of y'all,
You
both of y'all.
you you
He threatened you.
How are we
You
going to
threatened
move
him. Hold
forward
on. Pay
from this? I
attention.
want to hear
He threatened
Dice's
you.
response.
He threatened you. All right. Pay attention. Pay attention. Hear me logically right now. Ain't nobody dead. Ain't nobody shot. So that
Nah.
means
all right,
both of us. Hold on,
my
y'all.
question is
That means
okay.
all of us. That means all of us
Dice,
have
you
just
have to
been
be a
angry.
hell of a shot to shoot all the way across the country from either one of us.
Oh, because
My
tell you the truth, it's all anger. It's
I
all why I
right,
said
right.
it.
My question is this right here. My question is this right here. You listen to my voice. I don't have to talk about you from this point forward. Can
Copy
you do the
easy.
same?
We
Can you
said
do the
this,
same?
bro. I
No,
can
no,
make a pact.
no.
I can make a
I
pact
want
right
it now.
here. I can make a pact right here with you and Dice
That's
and
right.
everybody else that's listening who have good intentions for us, not these weirdos like whoever that dude is from another country trying to chime in, not even some female on the outside who's still in her feelings. I'm talking about amongst us men. I can
Talk.
literally come to an agreement with you and Dice that we will no longer talk about each other.
I can
Yo,
agree
that's
with
peace.
you on that.
That's
I
peace.
can
Now,
agree
see,
with you on
that's
that.
yo. Check
I
this
can
out,
live
y'all.
with that.
That's fucking peace. You know why? Because what bothers me, I'm gonna express this the way it's bothering me. Like I said, everybody was fucking family. Everybody was friends.
Hell
Now we
yeah.
all get upset. I've done this shit, so I ain't blaming neither one of y'all brothers. So don't never hear me going against y'all because I'm upset with myself also because now I see how I came across, how certain misunderstandings and certain beliefs that we take can overpower us, bro. We men. Ain't none of us soft. Ain't none of us pussy. We all got
Facts.
motherfucking attitudes. You dig? And we all believe in our safety and our freedom. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. This is a misunderstanding, y'all. This ain't
All
nothing
right,
but
guys.
two people
Before you
going at each other until y'all
before you
talk. Go ahead.
before you make your statement, yo, net man to man. If I can get Phoenix to stop talking about you,
Bro,
I'm
Hear him
just
out, net.
asking a
just
question.
leave her
Hey,
out of
look,
it,
just hear him
bro.
out. Hear him out.
Leave her
I'm
out of it, man.
net
That's what I asked you in the
net.
beginning. Leave her out of
Okay,
what me and you got. Okay? There's not gonna be no understanding there. But
all
I
right,
have
net.
one with you. I had
All
one
right,
with
net
you.
net. Net, I calm. I'm talking to you now as man to man. I ain't screaming. I'm asking you certain as man to man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to think that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get walk or nothing. We talking right now. We're in a good space, so let's talk from this space.
We're in a
Right
beautiful
now.
space.
All
I appreciate
right
this,
now.
Dice.
All right, now listen. Now, my thing is, we a lot of back and forth been going on pertaining to, I understand the position you took in a certain situation because you felt a certain individual was being bullied. You know what I'm saying? That's you. That's fine. I don't got no problem with your stance. So just understand from my stance as well. That's how you kind of came across. I'm not. You see
Bro,
what I'm saying? So that,
I didn't start no disrespect with her. She disrespected me on my panel, bro.
I want
Didn't
both of
even
y'all.
didn't
Hold up. I want both of
That's what
y'all
I'm
not
trying
to
to
even
say.
talk about Phoenix right now. You know why I don't
Leave
want
her
y'all to talk
out the
about Phoenix?
equation.
Because
all
Please
right.
just
wait a
leave
second.
her out
I
the
don't want
equation.
neither. Hear me out, Net. I don't want neither one of y'all to speak about Phoenix. That's her
Thank
own
you.
woman,
That's
and if
all I'm
she wants
saying.
to talk, she
If
can talk.
you
I want
alleviate
y'all to get past
and
that
you
for a
move
second.
that out the way, I swear to God, me and soldiers would still be brothers.
And Soldier, if Dog say he gonna do something, first of all, Dog and Phoenix, they friends, they family, they got a different rapport with each other. And I do know if Dog speaks to her, you know what I'm saying? It don't have to be now. If Dog speaks to her and expresses to her how the peace treaty is gonna be between y'all, she's gonna honor that. You dig what I'm saying? I understand that she's upset. I'm not going because she's a woman. I would be upset. I've been through this. I've been all through this shit on YouTube. But what I've
I
came to
know.
realize, it's not worth it because, like I said, when it if y'all two didn't know each other, if y'all two, if Dog didn't introduce me to you, if we always didn't have the rapport of family and friendship around here, I wouldn't give a fuck about neither one of y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
You be
I
like,
mean,
you be eating your popcorn right now. I already know. Watching this shit like it's all YouTube. I get it. I think Dice fell off.
yo,
There you go.
listen. Net in the beginning, we was rolling.
That's right.
Anybody that came against the crew, we rolled out. Unfortunately, we had our misunderstanding, and you know what I mean. But we came to the understanding that from this day forward, I will not speak about you.
Yo, you know what
You
I
dig
want
what I'm
both of y'all to
saying?
do? You know what I want both of y'all to do for me too? This ain't
What's
no
up?
sucker shit. This is just an ass of both of y'all. Whatever content, whatever
I could take it
um
down.
everybody. I want both of y'all to, you know what I'm saying? Because
I could take it down.
I've been upset with certain things. So I understand what's not there cannot be reminded. Even though if our head plays back something, when we take the initiative as adults, you dig what I'm saying, as brothers, to really try to correct what went wrong, that's how it turns out. Because I don't see that in the future y'all two might not laugh about this situation right here. Even though certain things were said, I've done it, so I know how I feel. But I know how I feel about both of y'all. I fuck with Dog. That's my loyalty. You brought me to Net Stars. He's always came and supported. He's always asked me about my health, and he's always reached out in the background. But what I told him was, I don't want y'all to the point where if y'all can't just get on a platform and understand that it's a misunderstanding, fuck all that meeting up. I don't want to see none of y'all hurting each other. I don't want to see none of y'all fighting each other, because if two men get together with the attitudes that we possess, it's going to be a problem, and it's not fucking worth it, because ain't no bloodshed been shed. All right, we ran our fucking mouth. We all got enough
Right.
fucking feelings. So
Yeah.
what? For what? We just
Yeah.
gonna leave that shit alone, because this is what adults do.
So far, it's only been disrespectful words.
That's right. That's
That's
it.
it.
You know, and it's people that forgiving me for shit that I've said. So I know y'all too. It ain't gotta be like y'all going to the movies together or y'all gonna be kumbaya today. But as brothers and friends, sometimes when we de-escalate our egos, anything is possible, bro.
Facts, facts.
Anything is fucking
I
possible.
told you how I felt, Dice. Seeing the reception that I got here, being gone, and everybody still speaking, knowing my name, not aware of this thing that was going on, but they are.
Ned, I never brought it over here, Ned.
Yeah,
Ned,
Nah,
I
yeah, I
never
he
brought
know
it
never
that,
over
did.
here, bro.
He never
they
did. He
weren't
never did.
privy to none of that, and I appreciate all that. You know what I'm saying? But foremost, I appreciate the fact that Dice has
Team
been
back
trying
there.
to hear me. He's been trying to hear me, and there was a reason why I wanted him to hear me, because I wanted somebody to bring us to this point.
That's right. That's right. Because,
Ned,
like I
I
said,
wanted
both of
Dice
y'all
to
have
hear
been
both
upset.
of us,
We
bro.
all men. We all get upset. But what I've heard from both of y'all throughout y'all being upset with each other is y'all was fucking friends, bruh. So when you got two people, see, when you got one person saying, I don't give a fuck where we went wrong, and you got another person saying, well, I do give a fuck where we went wrong, that's the problem. The person that don't give a fuck never was in a relationship. When you got two adults saying, yo, we was friends, we was family, and both of y'all are saying this is the points that shifted y'all concern for each other. Nah, we can correct all that, bro. Like I said, thank God ain't nobody get hurt, ain't nobody got no guns pulled, ain't nobody got stabbed, ain't nobody went to the hospital. We might get a little mental stress, lose a little sleep, because friends go through that shit. I've been through it. Let me tell you something. I still go through certain
Real
mental
shit.
stress that I've go through on YouTube because of friends that I may not see eye to eye with, but I still love them, bro.
Yeah.
I still love them. You dig what I'm saying? No matter what they may have said or done, because I've played a part in this shit too. I could have ignored shit, but because of that testosterone in us, and where we all come from the streets, we don't know how to just
Hmm.
leave shit the fuck alone,
Yeah, you're right.
and it's wrong. Like on some real shit. So if Nestars, if Dog kill you, that's gonna put a dent. If you kill Dog, that's gonna put a dent. If family members and family, that's like the Hatfields and the McCoys, my nigga. They
Facts,
still
bro.
arguing to this fucking day
It's
over
gonna
a
keep
misunderstanding
going,
from
bro.
hundreds of
It's
years
gonna
ago.
that will keep going, and we don't want that. I don't want
Nah,
that.
nah,
But
we
I
don't
know
want
I'm
that.
out. Just like he got family, I got family. We all know
We don't
how
want
they
that
will
shit.
respond. We
We don't
don't
want none of
want
that.
that.
See, if we got family members, we gotta tell like this. Like I've always told my peoples, like even times when certain shit Dog is talking to me about, I'm like, nah, leave that shit. He'll tell you that. I'll be like, nah, that shit is just some bullshit YouTube shit. Now, if it's some real drill shit, like I
Hmm.
said, we all got, but it's not that. This is
Yeah.
YouTube, y'all. Like
Yeah.
when you got certain, like I said, y'all rapport was too strong for this energy. So I don't like it. You dig what I'm saying?
I
I've said
appreciate
this
that.
adamant times.
Yeah. It's
You know what
real
I'm saying?
shit.
It's
Can,
not working. And the
can, can
great
I
part
can
about it
I
is
can I
both
say
of
this,
y'all
bro?
overstand it ain't right.
Yeah. Can I
So
say
that
this,
shit is
bro?
over.
I'm I know y'all don't see me that way, but I'm 65 years old, man. What I look like really wanting to chuck it up with everybody.
Let me tell
You
you
know what I'm
something. And
saying?
what I
If
learned
I
about
got a
ego is ego
disagreement,
don't give a fuck how old we is.
exactly, and also sometimes it's what you standing on. Even it don't have no age. If you believe in certain things, you believe in them. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So sometimes you'll put yourself out there because of those. Some of them morals or whatever it is that you are on, you're willing to fight for that shit. That it doesn't have age. But what I'm saying at my age, I've learned to just okay, let me sit down and start trying to hear people. Okay,
That's right.
I tried all that. When you say come on, yeah, you kind of had to twist in my arm, but I brought my old ass over and I hit the
And I
link.
appreciate that. That's a fact. Cause I know what it is. Cause me personally, hands on, I know what it is to go through some bullshit on YouTube with a friend or two.
I ain't
And
never been through that, bro,
and
like that.
I've never wanted it, but I
Yeah.
understand something you said. You got 100% right. See, when we have people that's allied with us and they give their opinions, just like my friends that have people that's allied with them and they give your opinions, that's what enraged me. Not my friend.
Yeah.
The fact that my friend didn't tell their friends to mind their business. So that's what this
Hmm.
is all about.
Yeah.
This is bullshit, y'all.
But I'm
And
gonna let
y'all
it be
helping me
known.
check myself. Y'all both helping me check myself with certain shit I'm going through with friends on YouTube. Tell you the truth.
I'm I'm listen, and this ain't to start nothing up or nothing like that. But I stand with Phoenix, and
That's right.
that's my sister. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
only
you
thing I
know who I
that
stand with now, and I think
yeah.
you should all know that by now.
But net,
I'm just
net
saying I stand with
between me and
Brandy.
you though, bro.
I know,
I don't
but
have a
I stand
problem,
with
but I
Brandy.
haven't made no. I know, but I
I
haven't made no
know.
videos about her.
Okay, but it's not gonna happen. She ain't gonna make none about you either,
No, all
or
right
her.
then. Yo, listen. I understand who you stand with, and I stand with who I stand with. That's all I'm saying.
Good. Okay, so
Right. There ain't nothing wrong with
we
that.
got an accord now.
So
We
you know
know
what y'all
who
all can do? Now
the.
listen to this. Both of y'all chose who y'all stand with, right?
Hmm.
Both of y'all are originally friends, right?
Yes.
So this means both of y'all have the power to convince the people that stand with y'all that this is bullshit.
Facts.
Both of y'all, you got the power to talk to the young lady Brandy. Dog got the power to talk to the young lady Phoenix. Don't get it twisted. All feelings are gonna be upset. It's YouTube. People see shit. We humiliated. We upset. Aha. This one laughed. This one.
Mhm. A
But
lot
nah.
of
The whole
words
purpose
been
of
exchanged.
this is
Yeah.
over, y'all.
Okay. All right.
I
So
asked y'all to do that both
is
for me.
that how you feel, dog? You feel like this is over?
Yeah, I could put it to bed.
All right. That's all I need to hear. Dice.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, sir, brother.
I
I
appreciate
really
y'all
do
for pulling up.
appreciate
Like I
you.
said, y'all didn't have to pull up, but I appreciate that, man. At least we can show YouTube
It
something different
compelled
than they
me.
used to.
It compelled
Everybody
me.
always see people disrespecting, screaming, hollering,
Yeah.
flipping. They don't even know how to de-escalate certain platforms because that's what they want. Now, it ain't nothing but love over here, y'all.
I
We
see.
just gave an example on how people, everybody gonna disagree sometimes. Man, friends disagree, we argue.
Hmm.
Fuck, we argue. But we
Yeah.
can't let that shit escalate to no type of war or no bloodshed or no incarceration or no death.
You know, Dice, when I first came over here, I knew you had went through some real tragedy, you know what I mean? Just not that you haven't before that, but that was kind of like a real fresh one. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to bring his name up, RIP to that brother though, but I know that that was a situation that you went through, and the way you handled it was just exemplary. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, if I ever run into that, that's how I want to handle it. And I kept that in my mind, bro. That's what made me keep coming back. You did?
I'm here, my fault.
I think
Divine,
that's
I
what
see
kept
you,
me.
sis.
That's what kept me coming back, bro. The way you handled that situation that you went through.
And I appreciate that, bro, because like we all live by example, man. Like me personally, I get mad just like anybody else. I'm not gonna front, I get furious. But it's also been times where I will say, dog has been in the background. FTC has been in the background. My sisters,
FTC.
like, yo, chill, Dice. Like, yo, this shit is not what it is. Catch yourself right quick. Recognize where you at. So I gotta hear it. That's why I know he
Yeah.
gonna hear me when I talk to him. It ain't about no high or no low. Ain't nothing like that. It's when you really fuck with somebody and you know they got the best intentions for you. Sometimes we gotta listen to that shit instead of listening to our own egos. I'm tired of listening to my ego. That shit got me in a bunch of bullshit all my fucking
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Fuck all that ego shit. That shit is just a cloak for motherfucking insecurities. Like an ego is a cloak for a motherfucker feeling as though he don't want to be disrespected
Oh,
or hurt. I don't want that
that's
shit no
me.
more.
That's me pushing bars out.
No, it's the
It's
truth.
a
Because if a
cloak for
motherfucker hurt my feelings,
insecurity.
I'm just gonna say, nigga, you hurt my fucking feelings. If I hurt somebody else's feelings, I want to hear the truth. I
Right.
don't want to
Right.
hear a bunch of other shit. Tell me what I
Yeah.
did that upset you, and let me check myself right quick. And let me tell you
Yeah.
what you did that accept me. And if you fuck with me like I fuck with you, you'll check yourself, y'all. And that's all
Yeah.
I'm about over here, man. Cold-blooded fact.
Well, I feel good. I'm glad I was compelled to pull up.
And the
So just
seed is planted. Y'all gonna be all right. The seed is planted.
mm, yeah.
Like I said, we all talk stern. We all get ferocious, vicious. So fucking what? Ain't nobody got hurt, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you here, even though you stubborn that dog here, I know he's stubborn, but y'all both here. See, understand that. That's
Yeah.
the beauty of motherfucking love. Like, it ain't gotta be all that tough shit no more. Teacher just told me that shit last night. Dice, you ain't gotta be tough all day. I don't want to be tough all day. I'm cool. I'm a good nigga. I
That
like to
shit gets
laugh and joke.
tiring.
I really like to laugh and joke, man.
Right. Me too, bro.
You dig what I'm saying? And I don't like nobody like because I've been fucked up when certain people have got on my nerve of a woman's, and I just get upset. Like I get the whole attitude, man. You ain't even supposed to be talking to me like that. No, you know what? I had to check myself. Them women got the right to express how they feel. We express how we feel, and we got to sit down and concern it and govern it amongst us like adults, and it gets calmed down, and we good.
Hmm.
You dig what I'm saying?
Words of wisdom, bro. Appreciate you.
Y'all brothers,
Well,
do that for me, man. Like, and it's nothing wrong with y'all speaking in the fucking background without nobody know y'all speaking. Not even me. Yo, y'all niggas is friends, bro.
I don't know.
Like ego is fuck that ego shit. Like wrap it up. Y'all talk, scream at each other, holler at each other. At the end of the day, brother, I love you.
Well,
I love you too.
I feel like if we was all physically present, I'd be, like, put my hands up and he'd be putting his hands up and we probably give us one of them bro hugs and move
And
on.
that'll
You know
be
what
it.
I'm saying?
And that'll
I
be it.
feel that.
That ain't nothing, man. It's
Yeah.
just that we can, and it ain't
Yo,
like it's
listen,
supposed to be on the end.
I never had, respectfully, I never had no real malicious intent towards you. We had a misunderstanding that went left.
That's right.
Mhm.
And you a man, I'm a man, and we could flare up sometimes, and that's what happened.
That's
I'll
all.
Yeah,
accept that.
agreed.
I take some of the blame for that, because it takes two to tango. So
Sure
you didn't
does.
do it
Ain't
by
no lie.
yourself.
Ah,
No
I
lie.
get, you know what I'm
And I'm
saying?
gonna be
As a
honest
man,
with
I
you.
got, yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. You tango one of the best that I've known. You know I be getting into it with a lot of people up here, but
Yeah.
you got one of the best tangles. So respects, man. I'm not,
Thank you.
trying to,
Respect to you too, bro.
I'm not trying to embrace that. I want to move on, bro. So we did
that's
that.
I
peace.
Thank you,
respect it.
guys.
That's
Thank
peace,
you,
No
man.
dog.
doubt. And
That's
and
peace.
let's start. Listen to me. This is me talking to you. Certain places on YouTube, I don't support certain things. I voiced it. So you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And hopefully you've seen that I don't I just choose not to engage in any of that. You understand? And that's
And
that's
that's your
that's what
right.
I've been doing. No,
It's
but
your right. Mhm.
listen. You know, next stars could tell you. When I came on, I said no women, no kids.
That's right.
Certain shit got crazy, and I got into some stuff that goes against my character.
That's
Next
right.
stars could tell you. I got a file one time, and I said I can't use it, but I got so caught up in the filth of YouTube that I used it.
Yo, BDB, salute, beloved. I see you in the building.
You know what I'm saying? I
Behind the
used it.
bars. I like
So
what
what
you're
I'm
saying,
saying
King.
is, I don't listen. We could snap on each other all day. That's fine. But certain things, just understand I'm not going to do. Right?
That's right.
I'm not. I'm not a part of it. You see, I don't support it. I don't speak out against it. I just mind my business
I
at
feel
that
you.
point.
Both of y'all niggas shoot
You know?
hard, man. Both of y'all have shot hard, and I'm asking both of y'all all that dumbass content that y'all shot at each other. That y'all
Oh
just get that shit
yeah,
out of there, man.
we got some work to
That
do
ain't
right
y'all,
there,
y'all.
dog. We
That
got
ain't
some
Yeah,
y'all.
work to
yeah,
do. We
yeah,
got a lot of
guys.
work. You got 2 channels. I got 2 channels.
Yeah,
We got
Let
some
that
guys.
shit
cleanup to
allow that.
do.
Yeah,
Allow that,
I'm
man.
telling y'all now. I'm telling y'all now. I'm up here. This is my word. I will take down any disparaging content I get it. I got against the brother net. You see what I'm saying? Because that's we're not saying that we're gonna be holding hands and kumbaya, but what we're saying is, as men, we can disagree, come together, and agree to no longer
Uh,
partake of the bullshit.
I agree. I'm gonna tell you, probably in a way that you really understand. We putting our swords away.
That's all.
Yes. Yeah.
That's all, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. You know what's so
Yeah.
fucked up about us? We done all lived this motherfucking life that they showed us and they embedded in us, and that shit ain't even standing up no more. Everybody ratting now. Everybody snitching.
You
Everybody
already know,
Yeah.
cooperating.
bro.
We in this
Yeah.
shit
You
now
already
trying to be
know.
on this, man. Fuck all that shit, man. It's time to love, man, and enjoy each other, man. This shit be affecting my motherfucking health, y'all. I'm dead ass serious, bro.
I know, man. I know you was going through it, bro.
This shit
It
ain't
was.
cool, my nigga.
That's why I was like, in the real world, I just had to come and check you, man. Saying, you all right, bro?
Word up, he always asks about my health. Like I tell niggas, man, nah. If I understand the times I fed into it, only on an ego and my own self pride. I don't fuck what somebody else thinking, man. As long as I'm going right by the Most High, you dig what I'm saying? Everything else will fall in line. I'm protected. And that's
Mm-hmm.
why I wanted both of you brothers to speak, because y'all both God-fearing and spiritual people. And like I said, y'all friends, man. You dig? Like that I get upset too. If me and my man arguing, mind your fucking business. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. That's just a cold-blooded fact.
Yeah,
Mind your business.
yeah,
You dig what I'm saying? But when we
yeah.
upset with each other, we don't listen to that, man. We just listen to, yo, I'm upset. I'm upset. Man, that shit is bullshit, bro. We got too much going on. And first of all, our days ahead of us is not the length that we had before us. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. It's
Y'all
not
dig?
promised.
So y'all
Yeah,
niggas
Not
no,
go get that
promised.
shit out of, man. Leave that shit the fuck alone. And we gonna rock it out like that. More content,
Let's rock
more
it out.
love. Peace, y'all. Inshallah.
Peace, y'all. Alhamdulillah.
have a
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Gotta rise up. We've got to organize. We've got to mobilize. We've got to work to solve these problems.
That's why it's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?